Hey, what is going on, my fellow Sagittariuses? Butch here. I am going to do your May read. It is a general read, so may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Sagittarius for May 2024? What message do we have for Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius. So the first thing I see as I see someone, there's definitely someone around you. Now this could be someone you just met or someone that is going to come in, but I feel like when this person meets you, I feel a lot of really impulsive energy, really, I feel like it starts off with a lot of flirtatious energy. I feel like this person is going to, they're going to come at you. And it's not, how do I say this? I feel like this person can't help themselves. They just can't. They're just drawn to you. They can't help themselves. But I feel like with this person, first and foremost, I feel like the communication you have with this person, very open. Like I said, it starts off with that flirtatious energy, but I feel like it kind of feels like you've known this person. As you get to know them, it feels like you've known them for a long time. They feel it's easy to be very comfortable with this person. And we start seeing things in this connection. We start seeing some real potential with that Page of Wands. Start feeling like, our intuition is telling us that this person, this could be the one. It's the way they look at you. It's the way they talk to you. It's the way they talk about you. They make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. But it is something more. Even though it starts off in that flirtatious energy, it does feel like there's something more here. Much more. But we have a little bit of a problem. I feel like as we get to know this person, as we start to feel more safe with this person, comfortable, start to see the potential, I feel like there's some hot and cold energy. And it becomes very hard to see what's right in front of you. Starting to wonder if this person is just playing some sort of game, if they're just trying to, this player energy. Because I feel like everything feels right, but then all of a sudden there's this hot and cold energy where this person's on and off. So I feel like that causes a little bit of an internal struggle within you. Like, what the hell is this person up to? Like, they act like they want me, but they're not doing anything to get me. Starts to, then creeps into overthinking. Like, is this person just a player? Is this person just playing games? Are they full of shit? Because their actions sometimes don't meet, don't match their words. Like, what is this person doing? And I mean, I feel like it does cause some anxiety because you do feel so connected to this person. Everything feels right, seeing the potential. Your intuition is telling you that there's something more here, there's something much deeper at play. You know, feeling like this person, like I said, this person could be that person that you've been waiting for. Now, what I'm seeing when it comes to this person is you really have no idea how much you are on the same page. You know, I feel like this person thinks about you and only you. I feel like this person, although they think about you and only you, they put in a lot of work to keep their feelings hidden. You know, I feel like they're really defensive, you know, protecting themselves, self-preservation. I feel like this person has a hard time with trust. Not trusting you as much as trusting themselves. Everything in them has them drawn to you. And that scares the shit out of them. Because I feel like they're afraid. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid of putting themselves out there and not be received. That potential that you felt, they feel it, and that's what's scaring them. You know, I feel like they're looking at the negatives instead of the positives here. You know, I feel like this person knows exactly what they want from you. And it's not just to get in your pants. You know, it's not a one-night stand. You know, this person doesn't want something casual with you. They want something much, much more. But where it started, the way, like I said, they're having a hard time trusting themselves around you. They can't stop thinking about you. You know, I feel if they acted the way they felt, there wouldn't be any cold. It'd be all hot. So I feel like this person just wants to grab you and hold on. You know, they just want to reach out, grab you, and hold on and not let go. That's their mentality. That's how they see you. That's how they feel about you. But they have a hard time letting that part of themselves out because they're afraid. And that's all it is. It's fear. We got the Eight of Swords. It's a self-imposed prison. Like I said, we're in protective mode here. They know what they want from you. Like I said, with that Two of Wands, they know what they want. They know exactly what they want from you. Their fear is that you don't want that from them. I mean, they don't know if you're serious. They don't know if they're in this alone. And I feel like lack of communication about this, I mean, they can talk to you about anything but this. This is what they're holding back. You know, if you think they're not interested, you couldn't be more wrong. And I know the way they act is not really conveying that message, but there's so much more than just the physical here. Like, yes, in the beginning is a lot of flirtatious energy. It's spontaneous because this person can't hold themselves back from you. And that's what gives them the most fear. You know, they want to take that leap of faith, but they're afraid of it. They're afraid you're not going to catch them. They're afraid of opening themselves up, making themselves vulnerable, and then getting their whole world turned upside down. This person doesn't feel like this, or they haven't felt like this. And I feel like this is something that they've never felt ever. So that causes so much more anxiety in this person. They know exactly what they want from you, but they're having a hard time trusting themselves around you, and trusting themselves to not make this huge mistake of opening themselves up to the wrong person. Now, as we move forward, I do feel like this fear is going to subside. Because I feel like this person can't ignore the connection that you have, with that Lover's card. And I feel like that connection alone is going to cause this person to make some big changes in their life. And one of those changes being opening themselves up to this. Letting go of all that shit that is not doing them any good with that Devil card. Letting go of the burdens. Because right now, that's what's holding them back. Is the fear of being alone in this. This person may be hot and cold, but they always keep coming back to you. They always keep seeking you out. They always keep opening up communication with you. There's a reason for that. I feel like this person's always kind of been on their own, let's say, or at least felt on their own, and now they feel someone that they feel connected to in a deep way, and it scares them. But that fear won't overcome them. That fear won't stop this from moving forward. It only slows down the process. That potential that you feel with this person, the comfort that you feel with this person, and the feelings that you feel toward them. They share those feelings. They're just reacting in a different way than you are. They're thinking about you when you're not around. I don't feel like this person's ever been in a really serious relationship before. I feel like they had a hard time giving themselves to the wrong person. But the difference here is as things become more and more clear to them, they become more and more open to this. What you feel with this person and the potential you see is what you're going to get. I know nobody wants to hear this, but I feel like being patient with this is going to pay off huge for both of you. Moving forward, I see a lot of happiness. And once this person opens up, trust me when I say this, once they open up, you won't feel this way with them again. Once they take that leap of faith, once they trust in this connection and trust in themselves and trust in you, once they open up, they're not going to close you out again. I just feel like they never felt this way. They never felt so connected to someone. And when someone feels that first really, really strong connection with someone, some people, it can scare the shit out of them. Some people, it can scare them away. This scares the shit out of them, but it's not scaring them away. It's self-preservation. That hot and cold is because they find it hard to be around you without saying what they want to say. So in the beginning, it's almost like when things start to get really real, you're going to feel them pull back a little bit, but they're not pulling away. That's what's going to be important about this. They're not pulling away from you. I do feel like you are going to get what you want from this person. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like this energy is going to come to an end. We have the World card, everything coming full circle. And not only are you going to get a loving partner, a dependable partner, a loyal partner, you're getting all that and more. We have that power couple. I feel like once this person lets themselves into this, it's going to be night and day. You're going to feel bonded to this person. You're going to see a side of this person they never had shown anyone before. And I feel like that's going to cement this deep connection, and it's going to present itself as something even deeper than you thought it was. The potential you think you have with this person is just scratching the surface. Once this person opens up, once this person starts giving to you, you're then gonna see the true potential here. And I feel like it goes much deeper than you ever thought it would. You know, sometimes the way people act around us is a little different than how they really truly feel. That physical energy that you feel with this person, that chemistry, that draw to each other. Trust me when I say this, they feel it too. And I feel like that's part of the reason why it terrifies them. But, to be clear, it's not scaring them away. I mean, they're figuring it out. But they're not going anywhere. That's why, like I said, there may be some moments when it feels like they're distancing themselves from you, but like a magnet, they keep getting pulled back. Now with this person, we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have Gemini and Aquarius. We have some Virgo. Some Pisces. Some Pisces in there as well. You know, I feel like it can get confusing when someone looks at you a certain way and you feel a certain way when you're around someone if they're not acting the way you think they would, or how you would if you felt the same way. Sometimes we read too much into people's actions. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's how they look at you and how you make, you know, how they make you feel. For the most part, that is going to be what's sets us apart from anything else. You know, this person, there is this deep connection, but until they allow it to flow, it's almost like they're blocking it. But once they open up that channel, there's no going back. And that's part of the fear with them. You know, they know once they take that leap, if you don't catch them, you know, it's going to be painful. And I don't feel like this person ever had a true connection like this. So that's even more of a fear that they have. But this is all fear of them overthinking. And as a Sagittarius, I think we can understand that a little bit. But I mean, I can relate. I mean, when I met my partner in the beginning, I had a very hard time opening up. And as we got closer to each other, sometimes I'd even push her away. I don't know if it was a toxic trait of mine to push them away and see if they keep coming. But it's hard. It's hard to open yourself up, especially if you never felt like that about anyone. You know, because you know, once you open up, that's it. You're vulnerable. You know, there's no going back. You're putting your faith into someone else. You're putting your heart in someone else's hands, and that can be scary as shit for some people. And like I said, it was for me in the beginning. I had a hard time accepting that someone could love me as much as I love them. You know, it's a very scary bridge to cross. But once you cross it, once you feel that, once you acknowledge it, and you let it in, you never want to shut that off again. Hope that makes sense. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.